Welcome. Welcome.
I didn't even realize. Listen, I have a battle with my mute mic.
I was like, where is she?
This is
There you are, Peter.
my God. Oh, that was an interesting episode. What were your early thoughts?
Sunday was better.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, you want to talk? Okay, so Sunday, the standout for me. Oh my God, the deliberation with Josh.
I just need Josh to. Josh still sucks his thumb when he goes to bed at night. I bet you. Josh sits there and he sucks his thumb. He has a blankie that he keeps by his side. How girls actually like him is beyond my recognition. But I understand that the 21st century girl wasn't made for me. So therefore, I don't know. But maybe it's the hair. I don't know. He didn't always have that hair.
What I will say is Josh made me laugh. And I'm actually glad he stood his ground because I was kind of getting tired of the whole rookies. Let's get out all the vets. Rookies, let's go. Like it was getting annoying. Like I literally need them to have a season with no rookies, which is basically what All Stars is. I think that's why I liked it because it didn't have that easy go to.
Yeah, put him in the pit, put him in the arena. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a rookie. I'm like, shut up.
But you know what? As you say that, it was good that he did that, but it was funny how they peeped his game. That's the part that was funny. It was like, I'm not gonna play your game. Like, what is wrong with him? But at least he had the I can't believe I'm saying this about Josh. Damn, am I actually gonna say it? Okay.
What?
He actually had some intertesticular fortitude to try to stick up for the people that he know is the ones that make him win this thing a little easier. So, but Sunday was just an all around better show than today. I'm not sure if having it on Thursdays at 10 o'clock lingers for me. I don't know what it is about this time slot, but I'm used to always watching the challenges, no matter how I watch the challenges, and I'm always uberly excited when they go off. You know, even when we're on Paramount and I could pause it because my wife's like, hold on, I gotta go to the bathroom, pause it. You know what I mean? Because you could do that. But even then, I always came off of them like, okay, cool. These things this late at night, man. Sis, I don't know. But Desi won her elimination on Sunday. She defected to the blue team, and heart got broken a little bit, although it shouldn't. I'm a married man of 20 years coming up in September. Found out she was engaged and everything like that. But hey, Desi, another lifetime. That 21st century woman could probably be for someone like an old man like myself. Just saying. But that was the best part of Sunday, and then we got into today. What'd you like on Sunday the most?
I think the Josh and Chanel, them kind of butting heads, and just seeing how invested in the game that she was as well, because she was like, I'll go into elimination about this, but it was Michelle and Tiffany who cracked under the pressure because they, obviously they don't have enough confidence in their ability to go to the elimination. We know Michelle is like chronically always in fear, paranoid. She doesn't want to go to the elimination because she thinks it's just going to be something that's just not for her.
That she can't do. Right. I hate that.
From when they were all yelling and she couldn't hear anything, and she ended up going home to Olivia and Horacio from Ride or Die.
Yep.
So she's still getting over that.
Yeah.
So she's like, I'm not taking that chance. And then obviously Tiffany, I think she's kind of in the same bracket of like Amanda in terms of like, she's not really the most strong competitor, but she's like a very strategic competitor.
Mm-hmm.
She's great for TV. Her confessionals are fantastic. They crack me up all the time. But when it comes to the physical stuff, it's not really her strong suit, and she's aware of that. She's very self-aware. So they were not trying to go there. Now Chanel, she's different from Survivor. They got a different blood in them, even though Michelle is, but she's been a little broken in by the challenge for the few seasons she did.
Right.
But
these survivors, they are like cockroaches. They do. They know how to, pun intended, survive. And when they got mad tonight, I was like, well, the one thing with the challenge has always been for me is, how can anybody get mad when they get called in there? I've never, ever understood the anger that comes behind having to go in there. That's why I always love the few times when they do send Tori in. She's like, hey, let me go ahead and just do what I gotta do.
Right.
You know what I mean? And you go in there, and you come back. Jordan's never been afraid of eliminations. Hey, let's go in here, let's do it. Right. If I got to go in here eventually, and that's how you used to earn your stripes. You can't even. I like when teachers say you can't even run a final if you haven't won elimination, because that's where the Anisas, for all everybody who wants to make fun of Anisas, were built in those eliminations. So, but tonight's episode, it's something about your girl went home today. By the way, okay.
The entertainment, I'm telling you, Amanda just printed hilarious like entertainment.
When they can't push those pods over, I always find it very funny. Because you always watch one doing it like it's nothing. And the other's like, you hear me in the confession, like, it's so hard. It's if you could just see how heavy these, I couldn't move this thing. Meanwhile, just moving across the board. But the politics in this episode was pretty good.
Yeah, when West gets his time to shine, he always does it. I don't understand why Cassidy, like, I actually do like Cassidy. I think she has a lot of emotion and, realness to her. And I loved her story about her sister. I thought that was very, like, real. But she gets so upset. Like, even when they were playing a game in the club, she's like, no, don't pick West. I'm like, girl, this is a game.
Like, get over yourself. It's like you just said, it's a game. And listen, when Sir West-a-Lot is doing Wesley kind of things that he does, which in this episode, I didn't think he did so much. I think they should listen to him in a challenge. They did. He won it. Certain things which these survivors and these big brothers and sisters got to get an understanding of is they're called vets for a reason. You've done your homework for a reason. If you've done your homework, I get don't let them Jedi mind fuck you, so to speak, but listen to what they got to say a little bit. Get them out the game. Get them out the game early, but let them think you're on their side. And I just never understood people who don't want to think that way. Like, Cassie got mad at Wes and just blamed Wes. Like, just because he was in that group, so Wes is automatically the one who did it, when it wasn't that obvious to me that Wes did it. Meanwhile, you're over here trying to let Josh kiss your love below. Like, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that woman?
What's wrong with that? I can't. So I also wanted to talk about the challenge that they had, the daily. Mm-hmm. Them having to solve a puzzle and carry these very over-the-top heavy crates. I could say the MVP from the green team was 100% Michaela. I'll give Wes a little bit of that for the plan, but Michaela was beasting with those crates, like walking past Monty and Tyler, like walking past the men, like, move.
Well, it's Monty, so I mean,
I can't be bothered with Monty.
What's he there for? Is he eye candy for you? No, so I don't even. So I don't know.
So much I can't even comment or appreciate his looks from Big Brother. He pissed me off so much. And him lying when they asked
your
qualities, communication, and I'm understanding. I said, where was all this in your Big Brother time, Monty? Huh? Where was all this understanding and
she said communication?
Madness. I was like, he has to be talking about someone else. There has to be another Monty that is like, is this an AI Monty? Because this cannot be the same Monty from Big Brother.
Maybe someone to count the Monte Cristo. Very good movie, by the way.
Somebody. But the link from the green team was 100% Alyssa. Alyssa Snyder, girl, you almost messed it up for us.
Back to Michaela, who spells her name wrong. I say it all the time because I mean it. In the words of Miss Ray, always bet on black. Who you going for at the Oscars, Anissa? I want to cheer for Michaela so bad. I really, really, really do. But I can't. She's annoying to me. If you can, which this season you haven't been defender of anybody, I'm going to be the person that rips the people that don't know what the hell they're doing. Because, all right, what's the guy who was with Tori last year in USA? The black dude with the dreads.
Danny?
Do you know how Danny comes off? We're like, okay, I did this, so I know everything. I don't care what you do. That bothers me as a veteran watcher of this show. I'm not a vet. I am a vet, right? Because I've watched every damn season. Okay, it annoys me when people don't just act like they know how to win and that's Michaela. Michaela, first of all, your name is spelled wrong, so clearly you're not winning at that. So you lost there already. Okay. Second, just oh god, I want to like her. Right? I'm like, every time I see her go, she gets less attractive and less attractive and less attractive because her attitude stinks. I bet you she drinks coffee with extra, 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 extra cream.
What's wrong with that?
Well, if you don't have no sugar, it's just cream.
I'm more of a sugar person. But it's like I really do like Michaela, and I think she's such a beast. But she gets so like I don't understand the
hard to listen to
as towards Wes. Like it's like so, and then even her doing like the deliberation, it was just so like, girl, just like calm down. And I'm glad that they still ended up coming to the vote that they did and not like bowing to her, because it seems like every deliberation she wants to be the deciding factor. She wants all the power, and everyone else's opinions don't really
matter. She's the head coffee pourer. That's her job.
Head coffee pourer.
She's the head coffee pourer.
But
so what about her makes you like her? Because it ain't what I see from her the last 3 episodes. The Michaela that I saw last year that they got her there early, I was like, man, we couldn't really see what she could do. They were afraid of her. She's an athlete. They got her out of there. I wanted to cheer for them. I saw her this season. I'm like, okay, cool. Like if they had the game that I had, I'd have made sure I drafted her. Now I know I would draft Desi, but I'd have drafted Michaela early on. You know what I mean? Because she can compete, but her social game is the complete opposite of Amanda's social game. She's horrible at it to me. She sticks in her numbers, and that's all she has. And until they understand these rookies, these soul timers, these one in, one out people like you people are in church, you know who you are. You know, you go on Christmas, Mother's Day, and Easter. Until she realizes to use people around her to help her better, then she's gonna lose every year. She's gonna lose.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just think it's her with her she's just playing too hard. And it's like, just calm down, girl. Like, just calm down.
That's like, homie.
Just play. I think she's a beast, and I still have hope for her. I just need her to drop the animosity.
Hope for her to go home. I shouldn't be saying this. You know, I'm cheering for her low key. Low key, like if nobody else wins, I want somebody of color to win. Okay? Just what it is. Okay? But damn it. I don't know.
Let me see. So the next thing, so we talked about Cassidy. I do like her.
Damn right, Leather Pants is watching. Captain's on. All right, Captain. Go ahead, continue.
Wes decides his way to not seem as intimidating is to skinny dip. I guess he's trying to go back to his, he used to be a little frat boy back in the day, real world, I think it was Austin. So he was like, you know what, let me dip back into that and let's skinny dip. Let's be the cool, nonchalant guy. Wes, it's not going to work. And they know when you're trying to do it, Wes. Just stop. Like,
no, Cap, you stop. Did you just put Wes don't need no defender?
This is
Wes
defender.
That's like defending the Joker. He's gonna win a couple rounds, Batman, but he's the Joker. He doesn't need no help. Would you defend Johnny?
Yes. Whatever. What does it say? What doesn't kill you simply makes you stranger.
Now I'm always smiling. Okay. Wes defended all you need to do. But what do you think about the daily challenge overall, though? Like the running, the puzzle, how do you put that together?
I thought it was simple. It seemed like one of the older type, it wasn't no like glitz and glam. It was just straight, use your brain, carry this stuff. I like it. Gritty, okay? Better than the boat challenge. Turn this boat over.
Like the boat challenge. They had to swim. They kind of got to swim. I like it because some people can't swim. Remember, like, Leroy could never swim? And how bad Leroy... Like, some people just can't swim. And they ain't got life vests on, too. People have to understand. When you can swim, a life vest holds you down. You know what I mean? So it's actually sews you up from swimming is because it's making you float. Right. So I like any water challenge.
I mean, it was good. Team
They're
Red.
eating something soon though.
Oh my god, I can't. I wish they would stop with the eating challenges. I think it's disgusting and so like just leave it for the final. Like at least so I only have to see it once because I think it is so unsanitary and wrong after everything we have come through. I think it is a little bit let's not do that.
Let's not do that. That is pretty yeah, let's not do that. But I do get a kick out of watching TJ laugh. So like either Heights is next, challenges or what's the John where he pushes the button on him all the time? Trivia.
Well, I mean, they showed the commercial.
Not on my TV because this stupid thing on CBS sucks. Okay, they did it again. Okay, I'm not sure if it's CBS or CBS on YouTube TV, but whoever you are, literally as that person gets eliminated, the news cuts in about what's going on in the news tonight. Then it cuts back at the other part. I'm like,
nasty work. They're trying you. They're really trying you. Honestly, I'm gonna call someone about it. But for the next episode, they are going to be above Heights on water. So that's what we're getting. Yes.
Both of them. Heights and water.
Yeah. Oh my God. The water always seems to bring out the people who are going to fall. I just want to say, like, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I got a lot of rudeness and nastiness sent to me last week because I wasn't Alyssa Lopez, the girl who went home today. I wasn't a big fan of her, and everyone was saying how she was the strategic mastermind who was going to go so far.
Oh wow!
As far as today, and I don't know. I got a lot of nastiness thrown at me because I wasn't a fan. How are you not a fan of her? She's just so great, and she's gonna go. She's gonna do it. Do what?
She's gonna puke. What she did?
Not the puke, please.
Perfect setup.
Like I got a lot of nastiness thrown at me because I just questioned her, how she was going about things. All I simply said was, if you're gonna gun for people, just stand 10 toes on it and say, yeah, I'm coming for you. Don't try to like gaslight someone and be like, no, I wasn't actually coming for you. It's not all about you when it was, but people took offense to that. So they can take offense to that as she flies home.
How I like, no matter what, I will always stand on 10 toes that Brooke Davis is better for Lucas than Peyton Sawyer. Just saying. I'm gonna stand on that. They were a more fun, exciting couple to watch.
Yikes.
They wasn't more fun.
I hate that you want that for her. I just hate that you want that for her. Just sitting up nights, cold sweats, thinking about how he's probably thinking about if Peyton's safe. Like, I hate that you want that for her.
On that one, we're gonna take a break. Yo, we got other shows here on Umpire Review Entertainment. We got our best movie from 2018 series going on right now, Pacific Rim 2, and our theme for this month, Saw. We'll be right back, y'all.
Jaeger pilots, do you understand?
One way to find out.
That's what I'm talking about!
Hello, Dr. Gordon. I want to play a game. Sick bastard.
Yes, I'm sick, officer.
There's a way out of here! There's a way out!
I'm sick of it all. We're out of time.
Live or die. Make your choice. I want to play a game. Greetings and welcome. Right now, you are breathing in a deadly nerve agent. The only way out is to find an antidote. One is inside the safe. You all possess the combination in the back of your mind. Let the game begin. Oh, yes. There will be blood.
Check out our Saul series we are doing now every Tuesday, every Thursday here on Unpopular Entertainment. Before we come on, there's also other shows. Make sure you guys check that out. And just on a sad note, on a different note, as wrestling fans as we are here, we like to say our condolences goes out to Bray Wyatt, the Rotunda family, his children, his wife JoJo, and the sudden death of Bray Wyatt. Just sad day in the world of professional wrestling this week as we lose Terry Funk, and then 48 hours later we now lose one Bray Wyatt. But we are here. We are talking about the Challenge USA Season 2, Part D. CBS, you suck.
No.
Say that. And did somebody just say Josh? Did I see that in the comments? Did I read that?
Yes, it was Elvis.
Wes,
I love Wes
and Josh. But Josh? Wes, Elvis, you would be a Josh fan. I can see that. You like the Josh type, right? I don't know.
Elvis, we're not going to talk about this, but absolutely not. I'm not even going to go into detail.
We're talking about like old Kenny from like back in the day. Like, isn't he like a racist?
He's a lot of things going on with him. No to this. No.
No. He can't come back. That's like having what's her name we talked about last week?
What, Camilla?
Camilla, feisty self. Bringing Camilla back. You can't bring her back. Or the one that was actually starting to be good on there.
We need Sammy. Immediately. We gotta go in and take him out, honestly.
What was the girl that said something about Leroy recently, about 4 challenges ago on World of Worlds 1 or something like that? She was Asian descent, I believe.
Was it D?
Yes.
D.
They blocked her off for saying something too. But anybody but Monty. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all want to get out these vets, but yet Monty's still sitting around. Right? Corey.
You know what it is? It's the same thing when Fessy first came in. It's like, oh, because he's big. They don't know what he's actually capable of. So they're afraid to call him in. And, that maybe he might be some huge beast.
What was the black bull from back in the day? And they had him doing the cave jumping. And he was like, I'm not doing this. And she just said, you're not going to try? He was like, nah.
Oh, I remember that. That was, I think, Theo. Theo from That Was Invasion.
Yeah, that man was like, yeah, you're not coming back.
So I was so happy. I was like, period. Never
call Maria. You like girls who believe in yawn in their hair? Yawn. And, well, I believe in unicorns, so that's okay. They're the most mystical creature there is in the world. So, but she does have yawn in her hair. I mean, her boyfriend was just on here, just got eliminated. Isn't he still with Carl Maria?
Who? Paulie? Yeah, he just
yeah, that's her man. So you got one of them.
We still waiting for her to make her return on All Stars.
My girl keeps having babies.
Give us All Stars.
Joanne. That's her name, right? The one that's with She finally married him. She finally married Zach.
Jenna.
That's my favorite.
I love Jenna.
She's an all-time favorite list right there, Jenna.
She likes it. I love it.
But she's in love now, having babies on top of babies, and Zach finally manned up. Now that's the relationship you'd be like was toxic. That was before there was Sammy and Ronnie. There was Zach and Jenna.
Sammy and Ron, they took it to another level. Like, I ain't never seen to that extent on TV. Like, that was...
Who was the guy in the past season that had the...
Oh,
talking about Jordan?
Jordan.
He doesn't have one hand. He has a hand and a nub. Okay? And man will nub the shit out you. Okay? That is the most one-handed bandit I've ever seen whoop. I actually think he'll whoop somebody's ass in a fight. That's how much I believe in Jordan.
I think he's very athletic. I think he's proven a lot of people wrong, and just all the stuff that he's capable of doing. Like, it's insane. Like, sometimes, most times he gets on my nerves because he can be very annoying. He's very outspoken, but I would never sit and deny his raw ability. Like, he's just good at almost everything.
Hated him and became a diehard fan. Like, I hated Wes and became a diehard fan. Hate bananas and still hate bananas. That's my favorite male competitor of all time is CT. Listen, when CT put Johnny on his back and dog walk his ass down the line, from that point on, there's nobody better than CT ever.
We're gonna be seeing CT soon, so.
But in the movie or
Now for the challenge that'll be coming up soon as a mercenary.
I shouldn't be blushing like this as a man.
I'm so excited!
I know, right? I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, I did that. It's all right. So overall on this episode tonight, Captain, what you think?
I like this episode. I mean, I know you said you wasn't really feeling it, but I thought it was cute. I mean, I like the whole stuff with the realness with Cassidy and Corey and Fessel. I like the hat trick that the OGs came up with. I thought that was fun because it caused a lot of confusion. And obviously we can see in next week, well, you didn't see, but next week, Dusty will be losing it. And I think
I saw him arguing. Was that with
Tiffany? Yeah.
The black girl. Okay, yeah.
I think Dusty's wholesome. A lot of people have been picking on him because, oh, he's a fanboy. If I was in a house with Coral, I would be a fangirl. Like, I don't understand. It's only because you guys don't like Johnny, you have a problem with him being a fanboy. If it was someone like CT that you guys love or someone who's more likable, you wouldn't have an issue with him being a fanboy.
By the way, Coral's not likable.
I love Coral.
She's a mean girl.
That's my boo.
She's a mean girl. And you don't seem to have a mean girl body bone in you.
Listen, I don't think she's a mean girl. I just think she's very, very honest and real.
Did you not see her in Real World?
Deserved it. Yes, I did. And she gave a lot of lessons that I think the Miz needed. And he took it on into his life that he very much needed. Very much needed some of them. He needed some of them talking to because he would be saying some stuff. I'm like,
the Miz, Mike Miz Mazanin. I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't like him originally coming into wrestling, because I did watch him in the Real World and I hated him on the Real World. I thought he was a fake person, and then he had a lot to learn, and Coral did teach him some lessons, but
a lot of growth. So that's why I'm like, you know what, Coral, she's not all bad. Yes, she is very like
mean girl.
Like, I wouldn't say mean girl. I would say she's just very I really wouldn't. Like, I don't know. Okay, she had her moments.
Didn't they throw somebody's luggage?
So here's what else. I don't think it was her. But yeah, what I wouldn't say she's flat out mean, because she does have nice moments. But I will say that she can be an a-hole sometimes, which is most people from back in those days definitely were, except for Leo. But most people from back then, they did have their moments where they were a little bit a-hole-ish. So I will say that, but I don't think she just flat out is a mean person in general. I just think that she has a mouth. She is not afraid to use it. And yeah, she definitely had some times when she wasn't doing the right thing. But she is a mother. You know what? She's a mother. She's a mother.
Nah, I can't pick on her. Gee, thanks. Do you know what you just made that?
Is it sexism?
That's what just happened right there. Pulled out the mother card. Like, oh, you can't not like her no more because she's a mom. And meanwhile, oh, really?
It's my favorite card to use.
Nothing?
Almost as much as my card I used to use from Yu-Gi-Oh, which was the trap card. I love this card more.
Only cards I have end in black, gold, or green. Oh, that's a lie. No, I got a whole Dragon Ball Z set that I never opened up for Dragon Ball Z games. I got them at a what do you call them things? A garage sale. This dude had mad stuff that was never open for like $3. I see he must have been mad at them kids because that stuff was mint condition. So,
Roger, I love how you went from one platform to the other.
That's dedication, hard work, dedication right there. You are a true fan of Captain Shay. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. But Dusty forever. I'm done with the whole Secret Garden.
Yeah.
No, and that's a shame. Desi's still there though.
I love Desi.
But do I really love Desi, or do I like what I see when I see Desi? That's what I'm not sure about.
I mean, for now, I do like Desi.
I mean, she's a hell of an athlete.
Oh, I think she's a strong competitor. I think she's stunning. I think she's very intelligent. Okay, so right now, after
she won Survivor, or she was on Survivor?
I don't remember if she won or if she was on it. She definitely was on it. I don't know if she won it or not because I never watched Survivor a day in my life. That's the issue I'm having with Big
Maybe
Brother.
like season 1 or 2, I think I did. That was about it.
Yeah, I've never watched. So after today's episode, who is your standout MVP of this episode?
Of this episode, by far, it's West. Because I think West took what needed to be done in that house and they flipped it away from the vets. To even the little snippet I saw at the end of the preview, now they're fighting against themselves again between Dusty and Tiffany. That's going to cause something. But then you also see in next episode, whatever the hell West did, even Johnny said, I can't walk you back from this one. He did something. The one thing I know about the challenge, you never piss off the ladies. You just, whatever it is you do, you can sleep with them. You just don't make them angry with you. If you make them angry with you, you're done. There's nothing, no one survives the females. There is just, it's an onslaught. It's a wrap. And so we're going to find out next week. But for me, that was my MVP of this episode, was definitely because he won the competition to me. And then he won everything with that team, switching it off the vets going home and he really tried to put in 2 Survivor people. And that's what Michaela's punk ass. I can't do that. I can't have Survivor go against Survivor, because then I don't even like half of the survivors, but I'm a survivor. Go ahead.
She's Destiny's Child.
Mhm.
Obviously Wes, you just like what it was is the one girl that you went after happens to be very like emotionally involved in this game. Like it's clear that she plays an emotional game, which I didn't expect from Cassidy. But Wes, you're smart because when you had the whole bachelorette thing, and what did you say? I don't deserve
none of you.
because you're all better than me. So keep that up. That's good. Just keep butter the women up so they can move on and go after, other people who are more dangerous. I mean, okay, yes, Wes is dangerous, but let's just pretend like you're not Wes. Pretend like you're not.
Shift the pendulum, Wes Lee,
skinny dipping,
and start getting messy, and get him up out of here.
Exactly. Monty needs to go as well. Like he's just there.
Monty can stay there. He's still black. Sorry.
Oh God, you still need to get reparations for Taylor's karma. I don't care. I'm not done with you, Monty.
Just said we need reparations. What did that man do? Y'all gonna maybe go look at what he did on Big Brother.
Done with you,
man. She said there is no reparations for this man. Well, Monty, I just told you don't piss off the ladies, right? You got one pissed off. I guess you're going home soon. But as long as he continues to not say a word, that's his game, just stick to myself.
Can we also talk about Chris in the beginning when he was talking to Monty and Tyler? You guys are a bunch of bitches. I'm sorry, Chris. Please. The stuttering, like, you're not a meanie like this. He's not a mean guy. I actually do like Chris, though, because it seems like he is here to play. But that was just a funny interaction. I'm sorry. And then Monty's like, what do you can do? Yeah, we did. Like, they just don't know how to argue. It was really awkward for me.
Because they don't. So that's what I'm saying. They're the competitors that they pick from CBS. They come on here trying to play it like CBS. And again, if you have to just understand, this is, yes, they own MTV. They've always owned MTV, but it's just still a different network. Yeah. And so they have different sets of rules and different things. And this CBS rule, whatever it is they do over here on this old folks network with Young Sheldon, which is weird. Okay. It's working for him. Just sit there quietly. Yeah. What they say in Christmas Story, Randy laid there. It was his only defense. So that's all you have. And that's all we have for you guys tonight. We will see about Sunday. We don't know.
I don't know.
There's a wrestling pay-per-view on Sundays.
Exactly. Yeah, it's probably not going to happen this Sunday, but we are considering possibly moving it to Sunday. We will see because if they come with the same foolishness that they did that last Sunday where it didn't come on till like 11 o'clock, then we're going to stay on Thursdays. But if we see consistency with Sunday, we're probably going to move to Sunday because we can do it an hour earlier. So we're not here for 700 hours. Like we're about to be into the next day. So we'll see.
So I guess we'll see. Until then, guys, make sure to listen at this point in the video. If you guys are here, make sure you guys please like, subscribe to the network. on whether you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube. Please share this with your family and friends with the hashtag the Challenge USA, the challenge. Get some more people up in here and get this ball rolling. We do have a Patreon page. We're trying to improve things around here. So you like what you see, and keep coming back for more. All right, guys. So Shay, get us up out of here. Say something sweet to the people.
With that being said, down with Monty, down with the leather pants, and I want the Money in the Bank briefcase to be abolished. And those are my final words.
Well, people, peace.